In today's video, we're going to be talking about strategy. Strategy is the broad, overarching game plan. We use it to inform our smaller tactical decisions as we're playing.
Copy and paste.
For most of us, strategy is a combination of factors like personality, favorite shots, and favorite parts of the court to play in. For this course, we use the framework of style of play. There are 4 styles of play that we'll go over today. The first is serve and volley. Simply put, this style of play follows its name. You hit the serve and get to the net as quick as you can. Points tend to be very short, and we finish with either a volley or an overhead. The style of play is aggressive and proactive. And it's not always going to go the way you think it will, so be ready to adapt. The style of play is also high risk. We get passed as we come in frequently, and sometimes we just have bad luck. The next style of play is the aggressive baseliner. This style of play seeks to use big ground strokes to hit winners and end points. And given the choice between a volley, overhead, and ground stroke, they generally opt for the ground stroke. Position is also important for an aggressive baseliner. Being close to the baseline in an offensive position is a huge advantage. This allows them to take time away from their opponents and force mistakes. But even if they don't have good court position, they'll try to hit a winner. Generally, these players have one side, either forehand or backhand, that's considered their weapon on the court. The next style of play is the counterpuncher. Often confused with pushing, counterpunchers try to manipulate the point, create movement, and do other things to gain some slight advantage, even if it means being patient and waiting for their opportunities. Counterpunchers also use the whole court. Using a combination of deep, short, and side-to-side balls, they create openings and look for opportunities. Creating a movement in your opponent also forces them to make more errors. Even simple shots that they would normally make can become more difficult when they're on the run. Minimizing your own errors is also a key feature of the counterpuncher style of play. Even when they're in uncomfortable positions like this, they just do their best to put the ball back in play. Finally, we've reached the all-court player. This style of play is extremely difficult, as they have to be comfortable in all parts of the court. Don't let the name fool you though. Being an all-court player doesn't mean that we play all parts of the court in every point. This style of play is looking for an advantage or to make their opponent uncomfortable by occupying a space. Oftentimes, all-court players will use their abilities to manipulate their opponent into thinking that they're going to do one thing and then doing another. As you start to refine your own styles, but having a primary one that drives tactical decision making is an important feature of good strategic play. Next time, we'll focus on specific tactics. For now, have a great week, practice hard, and see you next time.